So we get contacted by this lady who was a friend of my mom's growing up. Didn't know it was me, but needed a barn taken down. I see the address for the place, and I'm like, I used to live there. I only lived here for a year and a half, 2 years, and I made 5 years of memories. We walk in, right away, I see oak, and I am pumped. We gotta go see this freaking bone fort. I'm gonna have to tell Katie. I'll be home late. Almost there. No. Guys. Yeah!
So stoked up about this right now that he's talking to his mom, pacing back and forth at the gas station. Just like almost shaking with excitement. This is just really fun.
Backstory. I'm from Springville, Iowa, and my parents and my family, we moved into this small farm for like 2 years, where it was like a property on this farm. Some friends of my mom's growing up, they own this property, and there's a house that we rented, and I grew up on this farm for some of the prime years of my childhood and have some of the best memories. There's a lot of memories, a lot of animals, a lot of kind of exotic animals that we had on this farm. Our bunny rabbit, Betsy Ross was her name. And then this was the wildest one. So we actually had a pet owl, Buddy the owl. He was found, dropped down from a tree. The nest had fallen, and this owl was like one of our best friends. Me and my brother actually we did family pictures this one day, and we did them at the foundation of the barn. So we're gonna go see this barn. I haven't seen it in 15 years probably. I don't remember what it was. And so I don't remember what kind of frame the barn was. I don't remember how much quality wood's in it, but we're gonna go check it out and have a little homecoming, a little bit of revisiting the old stomping grounds.
I can see the excitement in Elias's eyes. I can tell he's really excited to go back to this property. As we're driving, he's pointing out everything.
Just turn down there, play some basketball. Used to dunk on some fools. One time, my dad and I were driving down this road to church on a Sunday morning, and it had just snowed a bunch. It's a gravel road. Of course, it wasn't plowed. We start spinning out. We're going like downhill, spinning out, fishtailing. We do a full 360, recorrect, and keep driving straight. It was incredible.
All right, we're officially 2 miles away. We'll see if Elias's barn is worth anything.
Alderman Road, we're here.
So we're driving up to the barn, and I'm a little bit skeptical. I'm not sure, from what Elias said to what his mom Pamela said, I'm just not sure if it's going to be a timber frame barn that we're going to be interested in. All right, first impression of the barn.
It's pretty great.
It looks really freaking nice. So all gray siding. I'm really excited to take a look at this.
Yeah.
This is way better than I thought it was gonna be.
Yeah. So we pull up, and she starts walking down, and I'm like, man, the house looks great. And so it's like, hey, you should come check it out. So we go in and took a look at the house. You couldn't even recognize the kitchen. They had redone all the floors. I think there used to be like a linoleum that was just not the cutest. Blew out a bunch of walls that just made the kitchen so narrow and secluded, and it's just a gorgeous home now. It was really cool just walking through that and just having all sorts of memories of growing up. This was our TV room.
This was your TV room?
Yep, yeah. My room was here. This was my sister's.
You had the cold room.
I remember one morning waking up, and there was a bald eagle perched right in that, on that tree.
Right in there.
Just huge. And we'd throw coon carcasses out in the field, and you watch them devour it.
Yeah.
One of the number one indicators of a good barn when we pull up to it is actually the foundation.
You see the foundation right away, limestone block. Good sign. Look at the roof. Gambrel roof. Okay? That's a little bit iffy. And then see the siding. Perfect gray siding. Perfect weathered siding. It's just like, whoa. instantly like that, my attitude about the barn kind of flips. Like, we're gonna walk out of this potentially with a pretty nice barn.
Stone is beautiful.
It is, and it's double walled.
We walk in right away. I see oak, and I am pumped. I mean, not only do we have beautiful gray siding on the sides that we can salvage and get a great, yield out of, but there's like all oak 2x10s and 2x8s all throughout this basement.
It's really the beams upstairs that are quite impressive.
Even more to be pumped about was there was all this, what she said, bonus wood. And it's so crazy because Ezra and I, actually, when we first started this business, I remember telling him, man, there was this old barn I grew up on, and the only thing I remember about it was that it had a ton of lumber in the basement. We should go talk to them and see if we can, buy it off of them or whatever. So here we are in that basement 3 years later. It was so unique because the vents in the middle of the structure weren't up in the hayloft. They were actually like pretty low, and they're actually the foundation of the hayloft. It actually was all framed like you would see a stick frame barn, usually framed with the Granville roof, where it kind of goes up a level and then changes levels again. I've never, other than when I grew up looking at this barn, we've never come across a barn like this where it's just kind of wide open hay loft. You'd be able to store a lot of hay in there. This barn, it's getting prettier and prettier. I had free reign to kill as many pigeons as I wanted.
Right.
So I'm sitting here with my BB gun, I shoot it. It's like, it's not moving. Shoot it. I was like, I'm keep missing. So I grab a pellet gun, I shoot it a couple times. I run inside and I tell my brother, I was like, I don't think my gun's working. So bring your 22 out here. We're gonna get this pigeon. And he's like, all right. And so I get it and shoots it once and it still doesn't move. And we're like, what the heck? And so we go up and we poke it. I probably hit it the first time. There's like 15 holes in it. BBs, pellets.
It was dead.
It was dead the first shot. Another thing about the barn too, as we're looking at it, and the foundation is shifted quite a bit. I'd give it a couple years and a couple windstorms and it'll cave in on itself. Super excited that we'll be able to come in and be able to actually salvage the wood.
With the weather getting better, we could start fairly soon.
Ooh, we love that.
Yeah.
We gotta go see this freaking bone fort. I'm gonna have to tell Katie. I'll be home late.
I've heard so many stories about this barn, but I think the most notorious is the bone fort, which is kind of creepy.
I gotta find this bone fort. What I used to do when I was a kid, it was really weird, but I would go around and I'd find old deer and cow carcasses that had died, and I'd collect them all, clean them up, and I'd put them in this fort. It was a tree that fell over, and I just put some more brush around it. There's hundreds of bones. You gotta find my bones. I had free reign to kill as many pigeons as I wanted.
Right.
We'd throw coon carcasses out in the field, 15 holes in it. BBs, pellets, and you watch them
So
just
they come.
devour it.
Yeah.
Have you ever just seen like a kid in paradise? As if you haven't, it was Elias heading to the bone fort. I was breathing so hard, it's embarrassing.
It was further than I remember, actually. So Ezra and H were kind of dragging behind.
I've been walking for about 5 miles now, and we're not stopping. I think he's taking us back to make us part of the bone fort.
I was running off adrenaline, so I'm sprinting up ahead.
I'm diving down under these ravines, and Elias is like freaking Legolas in Lord of the Rings, and I'm Gimli, and H is Gimli. Like, he's got two Gimlis and he's Legolas just prancing through the Shire.
I know this tree. This has got to be where it was. So let's see if we can find some bone.
If you guys ever want to see what a desperate man looks like, it's Elias right now. Been like 30 minutes, and we're gonna find it still.
Oh no, guys. Oh, guys. Oh! It's gonna be a cow skull, I'm almost positive. Yeah, it's just a rock.
Guys, it's gone.
It's not. There's gotta be. There's no way it's gone.
How full was this thing?
Dude, hundreds and hundreds. I had like 7 cow skulls. I had pelvises. I had a full deer carcass. I had an 8-point buck at one point that some hunters came and stole from me. Maybe they stole all of it.
Elias, I think you're just gonna accept they're all gone, man.
I know they're here. Yeah!
BB's pellets devoured 7 cow skulls, had pelvises.
When this snow melts, we're gonna find it. We're gonna find the bone for it. It's out there. It's somewhere. Somebody's either taking it and it's all gone, which I highly doubt, or it's hiding underneath that snow and dirt. Don't you doubt me. I'm gonna find my fort.
Now for the 10-mile walk back.
Don't tell me that wasn't worth it.
It wasn't. We didn't find Jack.
This next time we head out there, when we go take this thing down, I'm gonna find that fort.
Isn't it kind of like we teleported 15 years ago and we're seeing Elias as a kid?
Oh, exactly. It's a good day.
All right, Elias, we're in the car, just leaving. What are your thoughts about the barn first?
Barn, all nostalgia aside, I'm a very nostalgic person. It's a great barn. There's a lot of really good oak, some really nice timbers, a lot of bonus wood, a ton of lumber that was milled on site.
Got nice gray siding, 35-foot 8x8 beams that are oak.
Yep.
Really nice brown board. It's gonna be awesome.
Yeah.
We were talking a little bit earlier, but I think this could be a barn that we start soon.
Yeah, I mean, we're gonna get rid of the wood we have and we're starting on this baby. I'm so excited.
Yeah, it's gonna be great.
I've gotten way too excited about this barn for this to not work. I feel pretty confident about it, but just gotta call, make an offer, and yeah, hopefully it'll be a green light. Hey Carmen, we've kind of been doing some thinking on the weekend and what we would be willing to offer you guys for the barn. Super excited to take it down. We would be able to give you guys like $1,500 cash. I would like to also make you guys something out of the lumber, like into something small, like a bench or something, you know, for a keepsake. Yep. Bye. Let's go. So we're good to go next Friday. Starting on it. Super pumped to get after it, and this is gonna be a fun one. You know, there's so much packed into this. The bone fort, the barn, the property. Gonna bring my son out there, have him run around like I was as a kid. So it'll be a lot of fun.